Hey guys, so let's talk about last night's episode of The Originals. There was a lot going on in last night's episode. A big part of the episode centered on Papatunde, and he was kind of scary. So Papatunde is one of the big evil scary witches that Celeste resurrected last week, and I'm guessing that we're gonna kind of learn their stories one by one. Papatunde was kind of like your witch doctor kind of guy, so there were snakes and lots of people dressed in white, and like I said, he seemed like he was pretty powerful and pretty scary in his day. We get that Papatunde has a history with the Michelson family, but the interesting part was that by the end of the episode, Papatunde ends up like sacrificing himself. We get that he was there for a purpose, like he gathered all of this power by killing a bunch of different vampires, and then he basically sacrificed himself, which gave even more power to Celeste. So she seems like she's gonna be like a pretty formidable foe. Let's talk about relationships, you guys, and this show, right? Because I felt like there were a lot of nods to relationships in this episode. First of all, let's talk about Marcel and Cammy, and Klaus and Cammy. So at one point, Marcel goes to the bar to try to find Sophie, but Cammy is there, and the two of them end up having this conversation. And of course now Cammy knows that he's a vampire, so there's no more hiding. There was a point, right, where Papatunde came in, and he tried to kill Marcel, and in the end, Klaus comes in and saves the day, but the problem is that Marcel is still, like, really injured, and he needs blood. Klaus tells Cammy, hey, just go get somebody off the street, but Cammy's like, no, I'll do it. And there was this moment, right, where we see Cammy go over to Marcel and kind of cradle him, you know, he starts to drink from her while Klaus watches. It was very intimate, you guys. I mean, I had a little, like, black girl blushing going on while this was happening. Cause come on, I mean, I think, like, in every vampire movie and vampire lore that I've seen, when you see a vampire share blood with someone that they have, like, any kind of feeling for, it's definitely very kind of sexual almost, right? Am I wrong here, people? Or am I right? You guys, and the look on Klaus's face as he watches the two of them, I mean, was just kind of like murderous. Like he was not happy about it. And yeah, so there's that whole love triangle bit that's going on there. And I'm not really quite sure what's up with Klaus. I mean, obviously we know that he just got back from Mystic Falls. And for those of you who watch the Vampire Diaries, you know what happened there. But for some reason, I really do feel like Cammy has kind of struck a chord in Klaus. And I do think he genuinely does have feelings for her, or does care about her. And at the same time, I think Marcel has had feelings for her as well. And so, yeah, I don't know. It was just an interesting little scene. Speaking of Marcel, let's talk about Marcel and Rebecca. And you guys, I just don't know about the two of them. You know, I am waiting for Rebecca Michelson to get her, like, one true love. I really can't wait for that to happen, for them to write that into the story, for this woman to find someone who is gonna fight for her. I can't wait for that to happen. I just don't feel like it's Marcel. Like, am I the only one who feels like that? And I feel like they keep trying to push this whole Marcel and Rebecca, this great love over lifetimes, blah, blah, blah. But we all know that Marcel has kind of betrayed her in the past. So, Now, of course, we cannot forget to talk about Haley and Elijah. I feel like this is about to become a bit of a love triangle, especially once Celeste kind of reveals herself. That's definitely going to, you know, kind of throw a wrench in the whole Haley and Elijah plan. At the same time, I feel like Elijah's kind of backing off because, you know, Rebecca called him out in this episode and told him he was a hypocrite because he expects her to sacrifice for family, but at the same time, is he doing that? And, you know, she really pointed out to him, like, if you know, take things further with Haley, you know that that is going to be the thing that is going to send Klaus over the edge. And I think Elijah realizes that is true, and so part of me really does believe that he is going to back off. I'm just not feeling the sparks between the two of them anymore. And, I mean, I feel like, hey, if Celeste was this great love that he had, then now that she's back, you know, will that kind of love affair continue? I'm just not sure about that. So I'll be interested to kind of see where that goes. Would love to hear what you guys think about all of this kind of relationship-palooza. Definitely tell me what your take is on some of this. Because yeah, it was just a lot of craziness. Yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Can't wait to learn more about the other two witches that were raised. And that's it for me today. I will see you guys again soon. Bye.